I'm going to read because sometimes posting the whole story, these sites don't allow you to have enough characters. For example, Instagram being one of them, just to name one. I'm going to read what I've written about my stay in Turkey. I've just come back from holiday in Turkey, and this footage is from a fire in our hotel that happened. There wasn't even a fire alarm to wake up the guests. How ridiculous is that? A young lad was banging on doors, waking up sleeping hotel guests. When guests complained to hotel management, within minutes of the fire alarm, with minutes of the firemen leaving, about the circumstances and the lack of an alarm, they were told, if you don't like it, then pack your bags and leave. Some decided to do just that on that very night. Some people chose to sleep outside on sun loungers with blankets from their rooms. I have to say that the kitchen staff and the waiters were absolutely brilliant during my time and my stay there. However, reception and management were rude, insulting, and sarcastic to say the least. A Scottish man who we'd spoken to said that he didn't feel safe as he was there, staying there with his children. The reception manager tried to have him arrested by calling the police, claiming that he was being aggressive. This was definitely not happening, as he was very calm from what I witnessed. This was disgusting behaviour and a complete lack of accountability by the hotel. A fire alarm is there to give warning and can save lives. We were all thankful that no one was injured or died in the fire. However, it could have been much, much worse. I recorded the clip that I've posted to show that beds and pillows and whatever else was stored in the fire exit stairwell. The fire exit stairwell. This is just a complete disgrace when you look at it. It is. I urge everybody, do not stay at the Sunbay Park Hotel in Marmaris, Turkey. Just don't stay there. Don't book anything there. That's my recommendation. I can't tell you what to do, but that's my personal recommendation. Don't stay there. Me personally, I actually had a fantastic time in the country, but the Sunbay Park Hotel is plagued with daily incidents, occurrences and complaints from guests. A staff member was apparently sacked for allegedly attempting to rape a guest, and when he was confronted by other guests, he pulled out a knife. Within 2 days, he was back at his post, as the claim was a lack of evidence. Scared women most of the week. On one occasion, I accompanied a lady to her room with another guest who was from Sheffield, just for their own safety. Other men were also allegedly groping their private parts and making gestures towards some women, and this is the reason why they were scared in the hotel. There were drunk guests fighting with the police called again, and their stay at the hotel, however, was actually terminated. We paid for a family room, okay, but were given one bed on our arrival, and we were told we cannot change rooms by the reception manager, who was just waving us away with his hand, and this was very rude. That created a horrible first impression within minutes of my arrival. And then a handyman or / cleaner bought us an extra single bed to make our small room even smaller. The following day, we didn't have electricity in the room, so I had to go and complain again. This is just the second day that I was there, by the way. The Wi-Fi signal only worked in reception, so you had no access to anything while in your room. So no YouTube, no messaging anybody on WhatsApp or whatever it is. And coincidentally, on the night of the fire, when all the guests were complaining and talking about writing reviews and the rudeness of the hotel management, all internet connectivity just disappeared all of a sudden. This is one for the conspiracy theorists. I'll definitely go back to Turkey again, but the deplorable standards of the Sunbay Park Hotel would make many of us think twice. I visited a hotel that I previously stayed in on a previous visit, shall I say, to Turkey, and the manager came out, gave me a big hug, welcomed me again, told me not to pay for a drink, not to pay for food, even though I was willing to. And he conveyed this message to his staff not to charge me, because I was trying to pay, rightly so, I should be paying. But these staff members, I've kept in touch with them. Their manners, their conduct, their character, customer service are exemplary. They're a great example to providing a fantastic all-round experience at a hotel. They are. But I must say again, the waiters and the kitchen staff at the Sunbay, they're in my heart, because they were, as people, I got their vibration, I really did. But the rest, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work like that for you guys. Rudeness, like I said, waving people away, unhelpful, disrespectful, threatening. This is a kind of mannerism that is coming from management for people who had a complete right to complain. To compound the many issues at the Sunbay Park Hotel, on my second to last day, I was speaking to an English couple in reception who had all of their money and cards stolen from their room. They complained again to reception and was told that you should have had a safety deposit box. Again, no accountability from hotel management. I would avoid this place if I were you, like a disease, as you may have a terrible experience, or you might not live to tell the tale. Due to no fire alarms, no warning signals, you have to rely on other guests to wake you up. How crazy is that? And I mean that literally. People could have died. I will be tagging this hotel on other platforms if I can find it. Maybe they'll block me. This is the least of my concerns. People and their children need to know, so they can be in a safe environment. If they take their family on a summer holiday or winter holiday, whichever it may be, any time you go away, you want to be in a safe environment, knowing that you and your loved ones are safe. But I'm sorry, I will never go back to this hotel again to stay there. I'll probably pop in and say hi to the guys again if I'm in the area, but there's no way on this earth you'll see me sleep another night at that hotel.